Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are gonna make a quick update. Things have been awesome, and I just want to talk a little bit about Roblox today. So we've been getting look at him. The minute I walk to the glass, he will come, because obviously you guys know I've been starving Roblox. So yeah, he's gonna come at full speed here. Hello. So yeah, we'll be talking a little bit about why am I starving Roblox, and there's a few reasons for why I'm doing this, and I'm not doing this to be mean or anything. I had comments where they were like, dude, what are you doing? Poor thing. But you have to be a little bit harsh on them. It does sucks just because they're hungry, and obviously he's still a little kid, so they're usually in the growing phase where they're eating a lot more than when they're older. But yeah, it has to be done. I've done it with Reeboks in the past for him to eat worms. When he started, it was just shrimp, and shrimp is a killer for these fish just because it contains thiamine, and thiamine is a bacteria that over time can kill the fish. And I've seen a lot of people do that, and they keep asking, why is that happening? Well, it's because you're giving in to your fish. So, and also pufferfish in general, they don't eat fish. 60% of their diet is insects. So I don't know why fish keepers keep feeding them, fish. It's not a good idea. And then, you keep asking why my fish dies. Well, maybe you should look at the care guide before buying them. So we'll talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. So currently he's eating live worms, which is a great source of nutrients. Live worms should be your top priority, in my opinion, for these fish. Some people said they give them bloodworms, but I don't know. I feel like bloodworms is not really a good choice of food, but I mean, I think every fish are a little bit different, but I wouldn't recommend bloodworms. The other thing is he's eating shrimp. I do, once every 2 weeks he'll have shrimp. It's kind of a treat. You can still feed these fish shrimp. Like I know Finn was eating shrimp, but it's funny because Finn actually gets kind of like an allergic reaction when he eats shrimp, to the point it gets actually pretty bad. And I've told Tyler, like, stop doing that. You're harming the fish. He hasn't been showing too many signs of like, I guess, reaction from eating shrimp. But it is something I don't try to feed him too much. And then he's also eating dubia roach, which is nice. But for some reason, when these kids are eating dubia roach, they eat just the inside and not the hard shell. So I was like, okay, well, it's good for the teeth. Because again, hard shell food it's good to trim down the teeth. And that's why I'm starving him, because he's going to be eating grasshopper necks. And that's kind of a, first of all, great source of protein, and also it's a hard shell kind of food, so it's going to trim down his teeth, and then in the future I don't have to worry about panicking and filing that thing with my own hands and then potentially breaking the tooth. The other thing is he is eating like once in a while I'll feed him some tilapia. Like he can eat tilapia. I also have frozen fish, so like frozen minnows. I do recommend, if you are going to be feeding your puffer fish some type of fish, it's some kind of frozen fish, just because technically I've heard that the bacteria gets killed once frozen. instead of giving them live fish. Live fish can contain a bunch of bacteria, which again, I see a lot of fish keepers do that, which is not good for the fish. And yeah, that's pretty much his diet right now. So hopefully he eats the grasshopper. It should be coming in sometime this weekend or on Monday. I would assume on Monday. So technically he'll be starving for 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 2 weeks, which is normal. I've seen people say like pufferfish won't eat. I had to starve him for a month and then he started to eat. And again, that's totally normal. They can go actually pretty, I would say 2 weeks is stretching, but they can go like a couple of days without eating. You don't have to feed them every day. Matter of fact, when they are younger, you want to feed them kind of every day, small proportions, and then as they get older, every 2 days is fine. Again, I think one of the common mistake with just having a fish in general, people overfeed the fish, and I would rather starve the fish a little bit and then feed it. But he's still a kid, so I try to feed Roblox every day. A trick, if he's not eating worms especially, you can freeze the worm. I don't know why, but I remember at one point with Reeboks, freezing the worm he would eat and live worm he wouldn't, and then eventually he started eating live worm. That was a little trick I did. Also tricking them with shrimp, where you present the shrimp first and then you feed them in insects after. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but the worst thing you can do is if they are eating shrimp, is giving the shrimp when they're not trying new food. You're basically telling their brain, if I don't eat this, I'll get the shrimp. So it's kind of like a kid, right? Like you have to, not give in until they eat the appropriate food. So that was kind of the update I wanted to do for you guys. I added this driftwood just over the holidays. I really like it. I took out all the plants in his tank pretty much. There's some lotus in that corner, which got melted and now it's growing back. This one got completely melted at the bottom there. It should grow back. I don't know. This one is going to grow back. That one was completely melted. And then, yeah, so everything's going pretty good here. We're very, very excited for this New Year's. We have this beautiful beta. Let me put the light on here. So we have this beta, his name is Silver, and we got this tank from UNS, and we've been creating some awesome videos for them. We also have this beautiful Canva from UNS, which is super cool. But yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, there's Silver. He's right at the top here, just chilling. I was gonna put like tetras, but people on Reddit were like, no, like that's way too small for a tank. And again, you have to respect kind of the rules. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to be a good idea if I put tetras. I think like neon tetras would have been still okay, but neon tetras do like to swim kind of like side to side. Like in a tank like this would be perfect for neon tetras, but I already know this kid's gonna freaking eat all of them. But yeah, we're very excited for what's to come. We're, again, very thankful for our community on Instagram, for the 45,000 followers. We hit our target goal. I did say 50K in my book, but I did change it mid-summer. I said, if not 50K, at least 45K. And we did hit the goal exactly on December 31st. So thanks everyone for engaging with our page and keep growing the community. Yeah, we have some big goals for this year for sure. New content's coming on the way. The quality of the content's going to increase on our page. We have some ideas for that. And again, this kid has been growing every day. He's about, I would say, 3-inch now, maybe 2.5, like definitely pushing 2.5. Finn is still doing good. And then Vic is like, he's big now. I guess we would have to show him on the page because he's like a big boy. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. We actually have a video cooked up for you guys for next week about the 7-gallon aquarium, but I just wanted to make this quick video and just go over kind of just the process behind starving a little puffer fish. So hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.